What's up, guys? In this video I want to show you how to edit the sections on a Duda website. Sections are more of I don't know, they're more of a modern thing when it comes to websites, but you can easily edit them. They're called sections or rows. A section is a certain templated row, but if you look at this website from a structural standpoint, you can see that this is a row, right? This is a whole row here, and then this is a new row down here. And then you've got what's inside the row is the content. You've got the images and the words, and then the formatting is how the words, what's around the words, and what's around the pictures, like this background here, and then this is the photos in the foreground. So these are all the rows on a single page on a Duda website, right? So you've got different rows featuring different things here. You've got a promotional piece here where it says get the furniture set for free. More of a portfolio right here where you've got the different balconies that have been built. A process section on, okay, this is how somebody would do business with us. Kind of a portfolio. This is what we do. This is what we've done in the past. So that's the top. But okay, let's say you want to add a new section. So you can add section this way. And then you're going to come up with a lot of different things. Now, a flex section is more of an advanced section, so we're going to leave that for an entirely separate video. What we're going to do here is you've got different purposes for different sections. So different things you want to display. Like if you want to just intro your page, this would be a good top section to have. All right, you can choose different sections, different font styles, different things like that. So this is like, notice how the theme of this one matches. So you've got the renovation and construction theme here. If we were to click add this one, then it'll give me a preview of that on the page. So I can click X and see the entire piece here and see how it looks amidst my other sections. And if I want to save this one, I can do that by just clicking save up here. So then I have a new section placed in here. And I've got an image and a call to action here. So that's how to add a section. Then you can go in and edit the usual pieces of it here. Now, I want you to notice here, though, that this photo almost looks like it's on the background, but it's really on at the very front, because we have a little piece of design back here, and then we have the background section. Because you can see where the lines are. Because the line will go around the photo, the blue line's all the way around the photo, versus it can be, if we were to get rid of the little piece of design there, we no longer have that blue line. But if we were to click here, this will give me an entire piece of this column. So inside of sections, Duda organizes them into columns. So I'm going to zoom out a minute, a little bit further so I can see the entire one. But this is the entire row, and then I've got two columns. Column 1 is here. Column 2 is over here. Now column 1 is an image, because if I were to go in here and I were to say, okay, I want to delete this, I can go to the gear icon and delete it. But notice how I'm left here with an empty column. Let's just say, okay, well, I actually do want an image there, so then I can go back into widgets. And then I can go choose either a photo gallery to have a lot of different images there, or I can have a single image. So notice it says insert here, so I can drop it in there. And then it's going to ask me, okay, what photo do you want to have here? So let's just say we want to have this one. we're going to want to find a photo that has the same dimensions as the section. So in this case, we're going to want something that's relatively square, but a little bit longer. So in this case, this fills our purpose. So then we don't have a lot of white space in between. So notice how that fills up the entire background. And then we can also make this a little bit longer on this side, so it fills up even more of this column. And then inside here, when we're editing, this is basically, you got your Word document formatting types inside here. And then we can click on this, and we can edit it to the design and see, okay, where do we want it to be? What's the background of the button? You can choose different button styles. I can have a short video on buttons, but this is simply button style that you can choose if you want an icon built into it or not. And what do you want the button to do when you scroll over it? So you go to more design options. In this case, under more design options, or in this case, when fewer design options is present, you can click on hover color and see, okay, what does that look like when it's being hovered over? Because we can go over again, change this color to like a pink, and then that's what it'll turn over to when it's colored, right? All right. One frustration I have is that it doesn't recognize Control Z yet, so that's one future development that's hopefully coming down the pipe. So, well, we can go ahead and change the color. We can change it so we can say, okay, do we want rounded corners on this thing or not? So then it's like when we mouse over it, notice how there's less round than if we go over to here. Notice how there's more of a present angle there, more of a rounded angle to it. So, yeah, that's just a few different things about sections on building your Duda website to help stay organized. Again, a section is organized, or a section or a row is organized into columns. So you've got a column on the left and a column on the right, and then each column is going to have different content. This column has an image. This column has a title, or a heading, and then this one also has a description as well as a call to action. You can also add more stuff down here, but sometimes having nothing or negative space on a website is handy because then it directs the visitor's eye to a specific place, i.e. this button, versus if we were to put something down here, it would probably make things a little busier than it should be.